Okay. Not sure what happened, but basically my OBS crashed, causing me to have issues reconnecting. So I apologize if you were on the old stream. I would say try to jump back over. Let me see if I can share the link here for the old stream. Give me just a second, guys. But that was the weirdest thing. Weirdest thing ever. Not had OBS crash like that before. Not sure what happened. So yeah. Super exciting. Let's see. Stream 5 minutes ago. Okay. I'm going to have to modify that later. You can hear me? Okay, good. Good. Need to update OBS. Yes. Like I said, I don't know what happened there. It just suddenly crashed, suddenly went down, and yeah, super fun. Super fun. See my comment about the mic being so my mic is plugged into my computer and it should be connected to OBS, but I love OBS, don't get me wrong, but at the same time, OBS reminds me that it likes to throw fits, and in those times, it messes with my settings a little bit, and or crashes like we just saw. I think that was the biggest tantrum that I've seen OBS do in a really long time. But anyway, super fun. But yes, I did see it. I don't remember how I have everything set up. I do have a soundboard back there that I need to get set up, but I just have not had a chance to do that. I'm probably sometime I'm going to take like a long weekend or a long time, not stream, not do anything, and just kind of refresh my setup a little bit and refresh my connections and things like that, so it's a little bit more streamlined and a little bit more effective. But I do have a toggle over there where I can connect everything into it and be able to like switch things on and off just by pressing buttons, kind of thing. It's kind of like a soundboard, but it's not. I don't know how else to describe it, but knock on wood that I haven't had any issues with it. Yeah. Yeah. The more you stream, Irksome, the more you will find that you will have to troubleshoot OBS. But anyway, yeah. It's gonna be interesting. So I know that the shaders are compiling. It's taking a long time. The nice thing is that we're only going to be in the base, so we don't really need to worry about that. And we'll just have to, hopefully, the shaders aren't going to bug me too much while I'm trying to do things. To make things clear, I was warned that OBS does that reassigning thing if you start it up before plugging things in. Like, oh, my my headset and everything stays plugged in constantly. It's a constant thing. So I mean, every once in a while I'll switch it over to my speakers if I want to listen through my speakers versus my headset. But that's not very often. And usually before I log out, I will switch it back. So yeah. Oh, it's raining. Yay. So yeah, it's got a mind of its own for sure. So, let's see. The last time you guys were all here, we were working on my my herbologist, which that is the house. Haven't gotten it all the way full or all the way done yet. Partly because of the fact that I do want to refresh some things in here. I saw a well, I kind of knew how to do this, but yet at the same time, I've never actually done it. But new ways to do cabinets, and I want to try to tear these out and do that. I don't know if I necessarily want to do that on stream, or if I just want to do it some other time. But I've added, wow, it is really dark in here for some reason. But I've added some decorations, added in some seating, a nice little table for the dining area. We have all of this back here. I still need to figure out the water situation here. That's driving me crazy. The world is center. I wonder if my soon-to-be retired GPU is producing less water than used. I have not had a chance to test it. It has been a crazy couple of days. I do need to test it. I do need to figure it out. But I do have some ideas because originally my thought process, well, I'll have to figure this out at some point, but I'm thinking I might do the less powerful. I feel like the nature pump is a little bit more powerful than just the regular pump, so I'll probably input that and see what I can do there. If I have to make them a little deeper, I'll make them a little deeper. Find out later this week. Okay. As far as over here goes, I'll just go over here. I have a new idea as far as like what I'm gonna do here and how I'm going to decorate this. So it'll be very, very interesting, but we're gonna kind of start working on that piece at this point in time. As soon as I get these people out of here, because the last thing that I need to do is drown these guys. So I will need to get them out of there, and then I'm gonna fill this up a little bit, and then pretty much turn this into a pathway, or turn this into a wall that kind of goes straight across right through here. Create a wall that will then connect to the chapel over here, some way, shape, or form. So that's kind of the idea of what we're doing. And it'll be like a skywalk type chapel. And then the water will come down behind the wall, and then it'll seep underneath the walkway. So the only other possibility that I could think of that explains why you're having different results is that you're completely embedded your drains in the wall. Drowning, guys, isn't that chisel? Yeah, that's part of the reason why I'm not gonna do that. That's chisel thing. I don't want to take that away, that away from him at all. So I will be removing said individuals to ensure I do not become the next chisel chip. Because I know for a fact, Irksome, you will never let me live it down if I drown my peeps. And I apologize, guys, if you hear random groaning in the background. Can't really see him, but my puppy's hanging out with us tonight. So, can kind of see him, kind of not, but he's hanging out with us tonight. And just kind of sleeping a little bit. Lay down. Lay down. Oh, good boy. Smiles innocently. You are not innocent, sir. Plus, do I have to worry about if I go into the world that you sent me, that you are going to have hidden that you're gonna have hidden explosives that when I walk on them, they're gonna like explode in my face? Do I have to worry about that, Irksome? Alright, what did I do with the... Nope, not explosives. Okay, that's just Chisel's world. Appreciate that. Okay, I don't see it, so we're just going to start moving things over to get these out of the way. Except, why am I moving him here when they're going to be in the way again? Thinking are hard. Guys, thinking are so hard. Okay, we're going to take these back over here. I'll probably move the plants over here too. Throw those over there. Whoops. R. There we go. Okay. Oh, come on. There we go. Actually haven't been on Enshrouded a whole lot other than trying to figure out my water stitch. Oh, okay. No problem, sir. Ugh, I can tell that I've been in Pow World recently. Because I want to just... use F to do all my commands instead of E. I think for now, we will put all of these guys right here. I was up all night playing Power World last night. Not played since early March. And how was the reintroduction of Power World? Tonight was inspired to try to make it through BioShock. Oh, I've never played BioShock. Very, very fascinating. Now we're just gonna put these in here. These down. If I would have had the time, I would have moved these all around ahead of stream, but I did not have the time that I thought I was gonna have. F. Let's see, what else do we need in here? And everything else will just go over here. At this point, I think trying to be organized is just going to hurt me. So any furniture is just going to go in, any furniture and decor is going to go into one, any other stuff is just going to go in here. That changed about the schematics was gold. Not that I actually needed to make any of the schematics I had, I just happened to see it in place. So the video review I looked up and made me think to ask, are you in the market for a floor AC in your... Send you the link. Sure. Yeah, feel free. I do have a fan vamp that is supposed to pull in air when it reaches a certain temperature in here. Doesn't always work. But yeah, feel free to send it over and I can take a look to see if it would work for what we're trying to do. And we can go from there. And I didn't think that I had the, now that I think about it a little bit more, I didn't think I had the drains in that far. I thought I had them out a little bit, but I really could have been wrong. Still trying to work out like how the whole water system works for the most part. No! Missed.
Greetings.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. I will probably have to remove my arrows and put them in the main vault, though. Just so that way they don't get mixed up with everything else. Go. That over there. Put that in here. One I sent isn't available anymore, but I found a few cheaper ones. They also have reviews on them. Oh yeah, perfect. Well, we'll have to take a look. But yeah, it gets really, really warm because I have to keep my door shut, as BB's room is literally right next door, and the light from this room can stream into his room, even though I have the door technically closed. I still have it, well, I have it shut, but I don't actually have it like latched because I want airflow to move throughout that room too. So I suffer for the sake of my child. Oh, the sacrifices I make for him. Oops. Oops, not what I wanted. Actually, pull these back over, and I will take them down into the vault, actually. There we go. We'll leave this in here. See if there's anything else. And I will take all of these, minus this piece. So now we'll just put this in here, and I'm gonna go up here. And I don't know about the other ones, but the chisel level of the one I sent chisel was relatively low. According to Alyssa, that is really low. She's annoyed. Oh, I was gonna watch that last night with the hubs, but we got distracted. Hello, Dark Mood. Welcome in over on the Twitch side. How are you? We're just kind of doing some build and chill kind of thing. I'm trying to organize my life at the moment, if you couldn't tell. But this is end game base. I'm working on trying to get this completed so that way when the hubs and I return to Enshrouded after 1.0 releases, we will have a complete base that will also hopefully accommodate new characters. So, crossing fingers, that all works out the way that we want it to. And that life is good. I just started playing again. New updates are pretty cool. When is the official release? So official 1.0 release is scheduled for autumn of 2026. They haven't released an official date because they do not know exactly when it will be ready, which does make sense because when they announced the specific date when the water update was going to release, they had to postpone it a few times. So this time they are pushing for a kind of like time area, and then when they get closer they're going to announce those the official date when things are ready. I hope that will have a little bit of fair warning when they decide to do that, because one of the things that I would like to do is when the release comes out is, take a day off of work to be able to come and play the game a little bit. Okay. Tab, there we go. But we haven't heard anything more. I know that they mentioned a few updates between now and then to improve the work or the flow of the game itself. They also need to release the new cosmetics for the game. So I don't know how much you were aware of this, Dark Mood, but there was a build contest back in February, or pretty much January to February, and the creators of Enshrouded said that if they could get 50 entries into this build contest, they would release a new cosmetic. They had, I believe, 180 entries. So they are in the process of getting that added. I think they said it'll be one of the next few updates. I don't know exactly when. I think there's another one that's scheduled here pretty soon, maybe in the next month or two. And then I think there's supposed to be one more after that, and then they will wait and hold off until the official release. There'll be some kind of wipe, or will people be able to... You'll be able to keep. They've not mentioned any type of wiping. They've not mentioned anything like that. They've, so far, what I've heard is just a build off of what currently is available. Now, whether they release the, they've talked about this, I don't know if it's official or anything, whether they release the creative mode at that time, I do not know, but they have talked about a couple things. Oh, yep. Irksome just reminded me that they're releasing logic. Let me pull that up real quick. Hang on. Let me see if I can find their official roadmap again. But they're releasing logic, which means you'll be able to do like traps and things of that nature, which is pretty nice. So if you are a person that enjoys the puzzles and stuff found within the ancient spires, those will be available pretty much. Is this it? Go to release. Okay, so let me pull this over to my screen real quick. So this is their official roadmap for 2026. So they had a spring update back in March, February, March, and they were polishing general improvements, fixing some bugs. What they are anticipating for the 1.0 release is an improved on new character experiences, better quest progression, and things of that nature. Combat improvements. They're going to add exciting new locations with we believe, based upon the picture itself, is the access to the floating castle. So that's pretty exciting. I'm guessing that is going to be in there just because of the fact that that's kind of end game, but kind of not. They've also talked about the potential for DLCs. They've talked about the potential of free updates and free progressions, things of that nature. Nothing is set in stone with that. This is pretty much everything that you can kind of anticipate for the release of 1.0 in the fall. They're also adding logic elements, logic gates, enemy spawns, and various traps. So like if you trigger something, it'll cause a chain reaction to a couple of different things. They're also talking about console releasing, so adding and expanding to say Xbox or PS5 or things of that nature. No connection with Nintendo that we know of as of yet. I doubt they would go to Nintendo, but you just never know. But for the most part, they're looking at Xbox and PS5. Anything else is just pretty much progressing the quest line, the storyline. Um, but yeah, no, you don't. They've never mentioned anything about needing to restart. I know a lot of people who are looking at restarting, so that way it's like you're starting the game fresh. But Hubs and I definitely aren't. If we did, we would restart the world, but we would not restart our characters because our characters we've taken so much time to do. I will give them money if they expand the game with DLCs. I ran out of friends to buy the games. I hear you, Irksome. I love this game so much that if they did release DLCs, I would jump on them like that. So, uh, cool and 10. Yep. Let's see. Just trying to catch up on chat here. Yes, Irksome, we know you want logic so that way you can troll Chip very, very badly. Has an idea on when the next update, not 1 point, is supposed to be ready, but he's not. Yes, because Chisel has a little bit more of an insight because he's got a good connection with the developers, which is awesome for him. And because of the fact that he was a judge, they also gave him some insights on that as well. I think to keep the relationship, as he mentioned in his last Enshrouded Steam, he's trying to respect their privacy because they technically haven't released anything publicly. He's just trying to be honor bound for that, which I don't blame him for. I mean, he's got a really good connection with them, and I wouldn't want to. I would probably do the same thing in his boat too. We need Chizu to be a judge on logic puzzles. I don't know if they would do that. It would be really fun if he was a judge again. But I don't know if they would do that in that sense or if they would try to bring in new judges for the opportunity for opportunity of new experiences and things of that nature. I know that they're going to probably look for streamers just so that way they're having that connection and people and featuring people's builds and things of that. But I don't know. Honestly, I do not know what to anticipate other than what they've kind of shared here. Um I'm gonna do a restart, but I'm on the fence between streaming and just doing videos coming out. You know, everyone wants to catch. That is true. Everyone does want to catch Chip in a trap. I love that he posted that troll the other day. That was fantastic. I keep telling him he needs to these moments that we clip his streams and stuff like that. He needs to share those because people would love them because of the fact that he's just got the best reactions to a lot of the mishaps that happen. But yes. Just catching up on chat a little bit. Okay, I think I covered everything. I just know, Irksome, that you were very vocal about wanting to have an explosive experience with Chip. So I will say no more. I wouldn't mind it either, but I have a feeling that he would see my stuff from a mile away. Just because that's just me knowing. I have my own plans for outside of logic. Oh boy. Do I need to be nervous at all, or? Okay, so there's that. You know, I wish that you could have the stone in these magical vaults and still be able to pull them. Kind of annoying that you can't. And now I have to find where my stone is. There's that. That'll work. My own plans. I can distract a person pretty nicely from what I've seen. My entrance to the alchemist cave is actually easy to overlook. Oh, interesting. Well, I cannot wait to see your final builds, sir. And I have to relocate Emily too. So many relocations, so little time. Over yonder. Yep, exactly. Okay, so first and foremost, we are going to you do you. Gotta remember how this goes. There we go. She's got a 10 meter. And she sleeps. Yep. Actually, we'll put her right about there. That works. Let's do it. Okay, you two. Let's do... Okay, number one. You can be back over here. And your hubby, you're right there. Now, stay. We'll see if I need to carve this out again. But for now, I'm at least filling in to this side of it to kind of help support the wall that I'm doing. Kid you not, I've gotten to the point that since I can't find a complete list of materials, ingredients, and blocks, I'll just go mine it if it's easier to get to, or hop on my local copy of the Shroud Depot. So it gets on my nerves though. Yeah, that's kind of my issue too, because I don't fully understand how the saves, like I can do it if I follow Chip's guide, but like I'm awful when it comes to the saves, and I'm always worried that I'm gonna mess something up. So like I don't like pulling in saves for that reason alone, but I do need to I need to practice it. I really do. Hello, Ghost. Welcome in. Welcome in. How are you? Have I seen the Hogwarts build? I have. And color me impressed. I saw I haven't done the official walkthrough yet. I do need to go in and check that out. I also need to go in and see um the Minas Tirith walkthrough as well. That is a public file, I believe, where they built the capital of Gondor from Lord of the Rings. But yes, I knew that there was a team that was building it, and what I saw in there was absolutely incredible thus far. But yes, I do want to go see that. Make a backup of your save regularly. It'll help some with that, and that way if you do mess something up, you can restore it. Yes. I'm really rocking it. Yeah, I keep forgetting to look at it. I want to take a look at that. I want to take a look at the Hogwarts one. Yeah, there's so many amazing builds out there right now. I do know that Chip really wants to do, when they release the creative mode, wants to have a team that builds various, oh my gosh, what's the word that I'm looking for? Various builds, and we've talked about having a hosted server and building builds from Lord of the Rings. Like having a world and we just continuously build on it. Hold on. Dog was moving around a little bit, so usually my indication that something's going on outside the room. I'm also on BU watch tonight because hubby is needing to work late to work on various work projects. That's why I'm switched the schedule around last week and this week. Gondor calls for aid. I got it. But I'm not Rohan, so I can't answer it. I'm Keter. This is Keterma. So how can we ride to aid if we had no alliance with Gondor? Okay. Was me talking about, I said something about it. I was like, yeah, I'm rocking it, and I started dancing it. Man, oh man, you missed it. You missed my reaction, Irksome. You always stream so late. Take care and all the best. Still looking forward to your water location videos. Oh, thank you so much, Ghost. Yes, I know. I'm a little bit behind on my videos. I have just not had a lot of time outside of streaming to get them done. I have thought about pulling back a stream to get some of those done, but at the same time, I do enjoy my live streams too. So, yes, I know I stream late just because this is the time that works best for myself and my family. Because any time ahead of this, I'm committed to my family and spending time with my son. So I apologize that it hasn't been able to work out to do anything sooner, but maybe something will come available at some point, but at this point in time, yeah, this is kind of what we have to work with. Okay, so let's see, what was it? Oh, yeah. Every watcher streams. I don't know if Dresham ever watches the streams. I only know who watches their streams based upon like comments or chats or anything like that. Never gotten a message from anybody outside of that to know who's watching. So if ever you want to let me know that you are watching, feel free to say hi in the chat. I do love knowing when people are hanging out with us. So you can take those drag knights on your own in Dragon Wilds. No, I can't. I can't take the Drax. Wait, Dark Knights? Are you talking about the Drax in this game? Take them into Dragon Wilds? No. I can't. They're like the only person in my Discord and the only regular on my stream. I do see, yeah, I do see Dresham in your stream quite a bit. And we've had conversations before, so yeah. But nope, never seen them in my stream. Wait. Those Dark Knights on your own in... No, I can't. Let's be real. You just want to see my death count go up. Let's be real, sir. Hello, hubby. Welcome in. Welcome in. How's work treating you? I just informed everybody the reason why we had to switch our schedules around is because you had to work late. Hello, Luna. Welcome in. Welcome in. How are you doing? Messing with you. Don't really mess with you, but I'm dying often, if at all. Yeah. I am dying a lot in Dragon Wilds. Definitely dying in Dragon Wilds. But glomps to you, Luna, by the way. Working hard. Working hard or hardly working. Get rid of that real quick. Forgot to do my shoutouts. There we go. Oh, and we gotta do... Gotta do both of them. Let's see. I did a lot of dying in your stream on Friday. Yeah, I didn't get a chance to watch it on Friday. I started to, but then got distracted. Might have some ideas here. Maybe help with the water offset here. Yeah, I have two shout outs for you. I have the Luton one and then I have your regular one. Doing okay, just a bit tired. Glumps to me too. Oh, thanks, Luna. And I can understand the tiredness. Hello, Robert. Welcome in, sir. Working on a new song for your channel. It's actually written by you. Whoa, that's exciting. Can't wait to hear it. Okay, so we have that. Now that we have that, we can now do this. Actually gonna do this. Ah! What the heck? Key got stuck. Close to getting my chat overlay figured out, hoping it lasts all stream. Ooh. That's exciting. Did you create it yourself, Irksome? Or did you get like a template somewhere? You've been sleeping, Robert? No problem. Obviously, if you need to rest, you need to rest, sir. You know, my reserve it for people that actually watch your stream. What was that? All I heard was clicky, clicky, clicky. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Getting the glasses on Wednesday? Are you getting new glasses? Is that what you said? Or Robert? Oh, I don't write it for me. Oh, nice. Go down one. Gosh darn dang it. Just wanted to go down one more. Of course it's not going to. Grr. Okay, why aren't you clicking? There we go. Kind of. Did you guys make a guard walk around your... for Dragon Wells, the thing you're doing right now reminds me of it. No? No, we don't have a guard walk. We should, but the base that we have currently is like a level 1 base. It works for what we have going on, but we've talked about adding bases to each region. Okay, hang on, guys. I'm gonna let the dog out. He is being super antsy. Hang on. He went out. Not sure what that was all about. Outside yesterday, the day before, was only able to shoot raiders from inside. Ah! An eye appointment on Wednesday. What isn't clicking? Everything. Nothing's clicking. There we go. There we go. Whoop. Whoop. Haha. Got it. Sweet. So now we have that, and then we will have the entrance into whatever you call it, the cathedral down over there. So we have that. It's a plus. And I didn't mean that. Oh well. Because what I'm gonna do is probably put a wall here, maybe. Yes. There we go. Dang weeds get in my way. And this will turn into Yeah, that works. That works. That'll probably turn into some type of... What's the word that I'm looking for? Oh my goodness gracious. Can't even think of what it would be called. Tower. There we go. Yeah, Puppers needed to go out. He's probably hearing something out there and he's just like paranoid about it. Scream. Maybe gave me a like. Are definitely clicking. I know. I know. They're super clicky. It's probably my keyboard. My mouse is pretty quiet. I did all that work and just unlocked the oak planters, so now I have to rebuild the whole base and expand. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. You have fun with that. Yeah, we've talked about having bases in each region. Haven't fully decided on those yet. Or not. Please let me know. There we go. And we can have that go all the way over there. Okay. Yeah, so I'll have a tower there to kind of keep this portion of the area contained, along with one on this side. So I'm going to pull this back in. And we can always expand that later on. Here we go. That word I was looking for. Are making your house? What? I'm so confused. So confused. Let's do that for now. Okay, that's gonna fall down. Missed. There we go. Because I don't like building in the dark. You're trolling me. Honestly, the castle's being a challenge for me. I kind of prefer my little houses right now. It's kind of funny. But, like, that house I prefer probably the most. I just think this is super, super cute how this all kind of turned out. I still need to figure out how the interior is going to work for the most part. But I really like that. I also like this house. I do need to fully like come back and redecorate it because I decorated the wrong save file. So I do need to come back in and take care of that. But the save file version of it is really nice. I liked how it turned out. And then Elios's house as well is probably another one that I'm super... Get off the table. Gosh. This is super cute. I don't know why. I like my small builds. Oh, irksome. What did you do? What did you say? Dun dun dun. All good. All good, sir. All good. Let's do this for now. Oh. And then we will do this one for now as well. I will come back in and modify that. But the idea is to kind of turn this into a little bit of like a waterfall type situation. So that way maybe that'll help with my water rendering issues. Crossing fingers. Let's remove this over here. That'll work. Maybe what I just need to do is just have this line bottom here. And that's just what I need to do. Much as I don't want to do that, but it is a city, so it kind of makes sense that this would be more aligned than anything else. Maybe it could. There we go. Well, let's see. Let me catch up on chat here. Just remember, following idea, I need to try, inspired by the job someone else on. Ooh, I have to take a look. Just happened in chat. You've been spamming. Text messages. Also, it's snowing. Oh, geez. Irksome made chat mad. So that's what happened there, just to kind of catch up. Let me check my messages. Hubby, good job. It's snowing. I don't see anything weird in chat. A guy timed. Yeah, Irksome swore in chat, so the bots were not happy with him, and so they deleted all of his messages. But maybe it's a mod. You are seeing stuff like, I can't, so far we haven't noticed anything. Tell it to go reindeer instead. Have a mind of its own. That is true. Everyone stop talking so she thinks it. Yeah, you're so funny. You're so funny, Irksome. Whoops. Yeah, whoops. I can tell you're just feeling remorse for it. Okay. Are you trying to make him delete it again? Yeah, yeah, it is. What word did you say? Just trying to make him say it again so that way he gets his messages all deleted again. Yeah, Irksam's naughty like that. He likes to say naughty things he's not supposed to. And he likes to try to break my chat as much as possible. Okay, Irksome, random question. Have you ever seen the Harry Potter movies? Like all of them? I was confused because I still can see your messages in chat. Like, are you talking about like on the chat on my screen? Yes, because they are not filtered through Chip's bot. I think like extreme ones are filtered, but I would have to go back and double check that to be sure. But if you are in the actual like YouTube chat, then it's gonna filter them out. Luna. No, I just troll you every now and then and apparently say bad words because once in a blue moon. Both. So do you remember the character from the night bus? The when the night bus in the third film comes to pick up the comes to pick up Harry, and he reads from a script being like, hello, welcome to the night bus for stranded witch or wizard, blah 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 blah. And he looks down at asking if I've seen. I'm double checking, sir. I'm double checking because you just never know. It's hard to keep track. But anyway, he's like looking down at Harry and he's like, not the driver, the other guy, that attempts to help put Harry's luggage on the night bus, but apparently can't lift anything to save his life. Sometimes you remind me of his personality, and it makes me giggle. Because he's just like, what are you doing down there? What did you fall over for? He's like, I didn't do it on purpose. Well, come on. Let's not wait for the grass to grow. It's just sometimes you remind me of him. I don't know why, but you do. So there you go, Irksome. I have to go watch it again. He just kind of has that really fun personality where it's just like, what did you fall over for? Well, I didn't do it on purpose. What you doing down there? Okay, let's see. How else can I make this look a little more natural? There you go, Irksome. You got a homework assignment now. Go back and watch that scene. Third film. Night bus. Night bus scene. You mean you don't have the Harry Potter movies memorized, sir? Come on. Come on. I expected more from you. I expecto Patronum more from you. Alright, here we go. We're gonna try this out and hope for the best. We all know this is gonna go. I'm hoping that by doing this kind of like waterfall thing, it'll offset things a little bit. Doubt it, but you just never know, and gotta be hopeful. It's not what now? It's not what now? Are you trying to say photographic? Or whatever the, like, take a picture in your mind and you can see it? Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Sure. Well, trolling the bot anyway. Oh, how nice of you. How nice of you. Alright, let's see what we've got here. Who knows? It's not the right word, and they laugh at the slight or the sight. Now I'm gonna mess with you, Irksome. Only slight on occasion. This time. Whatever you say, Irksome. Whatever you say. This is supposed to be an insult to society. You don't know. The guy that I first heard that from is from Texas, so I figured it was a little more widespread. I mean, depends on what you mean by widespread, because Texas is a pretty big state. So water logic in this just throws me for a loop here. Ah! No! Dang it. Okay. I can specifically San Antonio. Ooh. Well done. That was fun. Oh. Gotta stop that. No. I'm good. I'm good. I don't need to practice that again. Oops. Not what I wanted. Not what I wanted. It shouldn't take too long. I guess it kind of depends on like how big of an update it is more than anything else. But I wouldn't think it would be too crazy. Oh, while we're waiting for that, we're gonna take this down. I'm kind of getting tired of looking at it. If there's anything else that I could just move? Not really. Watch, it's gonna be my luck that I'm gonna end up flooding the vault. I'm going from an Intel GPU to an AMD one. At least the flood won't damage anything. Miss a spot. Yeah, I know. I always miss a spot. So, Irksome, how far have you gotten in Dragon Wilds? Just out of curiosity. There we go. So I could probably start working on this other side of the wall too. Let's see where we're at. When we get to morning. No clue where Emily is. Unless, has she finally gotten to that point? Nope. I wonder if, like, she can't get through the doorways. Wonder if that's the issue. Like the doors are just they're too close together. We have made bronze watering can, pickaxe, and axe, but not much else. Spent a good amount of time on Friday getting to the fractured plains. Emily's over yonder. Yes, I know. She's always lost. Never comes to bed. There she is. Still have yet to find all of those. Irksome, let me know if you ever find any in the copy you have. She misses her Jezebel, yeah. Poor girl. Okay. Let me see where we're at. Oh, it's filling up. Yeah, the signs. You should see if you should try to if you're able to find them. The flooring thing you want to try? What flooring thing? It's getting closer. We'll see how this all works here. Okay. This might actually work to help keep it down, but let's not hold our breath yet. Actually, let's go out here. And relocate these to make sure that they're a little bit more out. Okay, we'll see if that works. And actually, let me make this just slightly deeper. Okay, well, let's see what we've got. This might actually work. Crossing fingers. Too much water out by using... I know. I'm doing it for the aesthetics more than anything else. I wanted it to be all on one side, or all three sides, but if I can make it work with the three, I'd prefer to, but if it ends up being one of those things where I have to adjust, then I will do that. was an engineer in Enshrouded or real life, so I could have missed something. I mean, you probably are right. But it's like I'm trying to do a lot of it with for the aesthetics portion of it more than anything else. So I'm trying to make it work. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. And I'll have to figure something else out. Wondering if I have to use it true or not, though. I don't know. That's an excellent question, sir. Try these. Let's... totally get the aesthetic angle. I mean, it really messed up aesthetics when I blew up the kitchen and there were still barrows sitting in there. Yeah, I could see that. Hey, try using the drag temple blocks in the bottom of your canals. Nice handhold. Drag temple blocks. Do I even have those? Let me see. I'll have to go see if I have any. I create art here. My art is the Excel formula I just wrote. It was a beast. Well, whenever I need Excel spreadsheets, we both know that I come to you for that. Let's see if we still have... Well, and it just kind of floors me a little bit because, like, we have this water here and I never have had any issue. If anything, the issue that I've had here is that it doesn't flow quite right in the sense of it doesn't fill up like it's supposed to, if that makes any sense. Man, it feels so like haven't been here in forever. City wall, rough. Track temple block. Or am I running out? I have no idea. It's not filling up as you intend. It's leaking somewhere. Yeah, I know. Wouldn't be surprised. Made it. Okay, so you want me to try the temple blocks here? No, wait. Oh, that's kind of cool. Huh. That's different. Well, there's that leak. Found that one. I'll have to see about that. If I want to use that or not. It is a cool pattern. But I don't know if it's what I want for this particular one. Maybe I told you the wrong... You said the Drac Temple block. That's what this is? Stone. So far, this is actually working maybe decently. This might actually work. I might have figured it out, but knock on wood. I mean, that is a pretty cool setup there. Let's see how it looks out here. I like my tree. Like my other tree. Now this is gonna be the fun part. Making sure this doesn't flood, like, ever. Let's see what I'm carrying. Still super happy that they thought to add the growth during the watering can. Oop. Okay, it's starting to fill the water up in here again. Which is, well, maybe. There we go. Maybe that'll help. By the way, irksome. Did you know that was there? Did you know that was there? This is the pond. In the middle, like, Alchemist Tower here. That pond that is right there. There is a treasure chest underneath it. Did not know that. Hello, Trigger. How are you? How are you? Thank you for coming in. Filling this up. I'm attempting. So I have had a lot of issues when it comes to my water and it flowing the way that it's supposed to go and doing what it needs to do. It's not always played nice. So I am trying to get it to work the way that it needs to work. We shall see. And I just realized that tree is probably not in the right spot. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do it. Have that tree be on the other side. Because if it's doing what I think it's doing... Okay, so far this is working. Knock on wood. This is working, guys. Let's go check the other side. This is working. I cannot believe this is working. I am stoked about this right now. You have no idea. Now I just need to get the water out of from underneath here. Get out. Let that sit for a minute or two. But yes, I am trying to fill this up. Yeah. So okay. Get out. So I have 3 water things up at the top there that fill in a water reservoir that I use to access the vault. There are 3 up on top. Is 1 over there, over yonder. And I know it's a little overkill, but it's more for the aesthetic portions of it. So, note about it, my memory has to be triggered by things related to memories in question, and it's not necessarily the same every time. Oh. Place 2 drains. Some places need it. I had to do that earlier. Put the blocks up. Yeah, so I think the other thing that kind of helped me too is by creating this waterfall of effect, because then it's like forcing the water to cascade down instead of just kind of like building up. And then I have the drains here to ensure it doesn't get any higher than this either. So that helped. Oh, now I need to go chop down a tree. Because it's not well, hang on. Before we do that, go up on top here. To see how it looks, feels, etc. Okay. So there's the tree. Does cover that. Shoot a pickle. And I can't get past it. Dang it. I was hoping that I could make that work. I'm gonna have to use a different tree that's not an oak. Doesn't really get in here. And we got this one that prevents everything over here. Okay then. A glorious, glorious, glorious. I gotta go chop down some trees. Which is very, very unfortunate, because I was hoping that I wouldn't have to. Makes me sad. Alright. Actually, where are those at? We'll check these first. Oak tree. We'll leave that one there. Oak tree is for sure going right there. Let's try this one right here. And then this one right there. Not shooting any pickles. Why not? Sad cookies. Let's see if we can put another oak tree. Well, we'll have to wait to do some other things. So I'm gonna put a mill here. And then just on the other side of the mill will be an area for our gypsy encampment. Or our traveler's encampment, I guess is the proper wording for that. A little bridge across there, that's gonna fill up nicely. It's gonna take forever to fill up, but you know, it is what it is. Could probably put stuff in there to fill it up faster, but I'm content right now. And then yeah, I gotta work on those. Work on this other side of the wall. And I need to work on getting the barricades for these set up as well. On either side. Well, I am kind of thinking about it. Let's do this. Where are these? Okay. Not seeing them. When it turns to light, I will. And I just realized I left my gate open. Hopefully the raiders don't come through. But I'm probably gonna make this bridge and then call it a night, because I got a notification, or the hubs shared a notification of our internet provider doing maintenance on our servers, so I want to make sure that I have everything closed down ahead of time. They say about midnight our time, but I just want to make sure everything's done way before then. Oh, where are these at? There we go. Oh. That's what I was looking for. Okay, we're still good. So this is still doing very, very well. I think we might have figured it out. Knock on wood. That's still doing very, very well. I'm a little nervous about it, but you know. This is doing pretty well. feel like I might have to block this up just a little bit. Train. Just to get this to back up just a little bit. So I don't want it to fill up too much, but at the same time I want it to give a little bit of depth here. Oh, that was weird. Hello, Eric. Welcome in, sir. How are you doing this evening? We got 2 Erics in the house now. Might be that they changed something, or it's a texture for low card that's uses the one I'm looking for. Had a really neat looking circular pattern in the stone and looked even better on it. Ooh. Yeah, you'll have to let me know what that was. I am actually kind of liking how that's looking right now. I'm very, very shocked right now. I kind of like it, but at the same time, I don't. I like the arching of it. I don't like... Okay, scared me there for a second. I don't know what I don't like about it. It's already... I see no lightning spells. You're talking about this? The lightning on my my bow? That is the stone that I have on my bow. Or the gem. Ooh. You got water showing up here. It's not good. Okay. Gonna have to figure that out sometime. Okay, so that's back. No! What happened? You've gotta be kidding me. It's like the rendering of it refreshes. And then just causes everything to flood. Yeah. That has been the best and worst part at the same. I know, like, it was working really, really well for a good chunk of the stream, and then it's just like within the last 5 minutes, it just like exploded. I'll have to send it to you tomorrow night, Irksome. Because I'm gonna have to wrap up the stream here to make sure that I have everything closed down before the internet maintenance goes through. That is upsetting on a lot of different levels. And it flooded my houses too. That was pretty funny. The nice thing is that it doesn't damage anything. Oh, you are just fine. You have your... Though I probably killed my other person. Not sure where she went, but that's okay. Oh, gotta turn those off. Yeah, my water's still down here. Nope. Woohoo! No water down here. Finally. Yeah, Irksome, I'll send it to you tomorrow night. And if you want to play around, go for it. But yeah, I have a feeling it's good. I'm gonna have to do one water source, which kind of sucks. But you gotta do what you gotta do. Good night, Robert. Thanks so much for joining us. Appreciate it. Appreciate the like as well. You have a wonderful, wonderful night. A screenie of my... Oh, nice. Chisel Jr. is savage. Yeah. I don't know what's going... Because, like... Irksome, you were witnessing this. We checked the water numerous times. We came back. We checked it again. We reviewed it and... Don't you be laughing, hubby. I'll make you come in and figure it out. Okay, that tree needs to needs to grow, so does this one. Alright. I'll have to redo that next time too, so. Okay. Laughing at the chiseled. Hubby? What'd you get? So, I have drains here. I have a drain here. And then I have a few drains on this side to ensure that it doesn't leak over from these water points. And then over here, I have several drains as well. So I have no clue what is going on. No clue. And as I mentioned before, like, it was working just fine. For the longest of times. I mean, even if I do, like, stack this thing, I'm feeling that's not going to do anything for me. But takes at least 3 days. Well, I had 5 of them there. So water sources, I have 3 up top and 1 over to the other side. I don't have a channel for screenshots that you can see. You should be able to post those within the corresponding blah 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 blah, that thing. Where are you trying to post to? Like, what are you trying to post, or some? It's got to be leaking somewhere you're not seeing it. But I don't understand where and how, because everything is coming down the channels that are supposed to be coming down. Yeah, these kind of have. Oh, fine. Okay, so I have those. Okay. All right. I will have to play around with it at some point and see what's going on. That is super duper sad on a lot of different levels. So, all right. I am going to end the stream there. Again, want to make sure that I have plenty of time to cut off for, you know, maintenance starting on our internet and stuff. So, these 3 drains posted the screeny in general chat. You might want to use snapping for the drains. Screenshot took. That's all look good. Now that I think on it, telling you there's a cave entrance in that pic makes it seem more obvious to you. Well, I'll take a look and see if I can find it. If I can't find it, then you did a very good job. Glad I got to say, hey, have a great night. You as well, Eric. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Glad you were able to stop in and see everybody. It's always super fun hanging out with all of you guys. But anyway, I'm going to end the stream here. The height of frustration with my water. But, you know, at the same time, we played around. We tried a lot of different things. Even if it didn't become a success, we're getting closer to figuring it out. So at this time, like I said, I'm going to end it. Wherever you guys are in this wonderful world of ours, have a fantastic rest of your day. Keep on being inspirational. And until next time, bye.
dream big heroes' lives and open